Alright folks, Mr. Games 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook, Mysteries of the Past / Burn, case number 2. Let's head on. Hey, so far we do not have a wealth of information with the stabbing of Harriet Patrick, but I do feel we're on to something. In a short time in Concordia, the victim met quite a few people, and one of them killed her. Ace, the victim's last name was Patrick, is that correct? A Miss Patrick is in trouble at the market. A Miss Patrick? Well, that must be our victim's cousin. Ace, we must go see what is happening. Your relative was a monster. What are you talking about, you harpy? My cousin was salt of the earth. The salt of the earth? She was the devil in disguise. You're a mad woman. Get away from my stall. She was a murderer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ladies, please calm down. I will not settle down. This woman's relative killed my family. Madame, the heat of the fire must have addled your mind. You must explain your accusations to Senior Trooper Ace. And capital idea, Ace. If the victim's cousin has got a stall here, Harriet must have come to this market. Let us look for clues. Oh, brother, did she start the fire? Interesting. Gilbert, you accuse the late Harriet Patrick of killing someone. Yes, my Itzik, my Esther, all burned to ashes. Well, please try to calm yourself, Miss Gilbert. We don't understand who or what Itzik or and Esther are. They were my family. This doll is all I have left of them. My husband and little baby girl, gone, lost to the flames. And it's all Harriet's fault, all of it. Well, Ace, this poor woman is clearly overcome with grief. We won't get anything out of her while she's still in shock. Oh my gosh. If 2 people died in the... Oh, that sucks. That makes me feel horrible. No. Don't like that. Alright, there's gotta be something. You want to look through the trash can? Well, would you mind terribly if I observed your technique from a distance? That smell is, unpleasant. And who is the gentleman on this photograph? He appears to be a sailor. Excellent observation, Ace. There's a message to the victim. To Harriet P., the fairest of them all. Why didn't the gentleman sign the photo? Well, that is vexing. But the Concordia Flying Squad does happen to have one of the most comprehensive listings of anyone who has come through customs. Shall we search for this gentleman's identity, Ace? I think we should. Ooh, we got the knife. We found a switchblade in the trash can, Ace. We know Harriet was stabbed. This could very well be the murder weapon. And Rose, our weapons expert, will know if this switchblade was used in the murder. Her weapons knowledge is a bit frightening, to be honest. I love Rose. Let's make sure she's always on our side. The sailor in this photograph is a certain Aiden Moran. We must speak with him about his fondness for the victim right away. We must. Mr. Moore, Senior Trooper Ace found a photo of you, and it appears it was a gift to Harriet Patrick. Oh, Harriet, she's so beautiful, fresh as a daisy. Well, not anymore. Harriet was found murdered this morning. Wait, murdered? No. Who could destroy such a sweet creature? Well, that's what we're trying to find out. How well did you know Miss Patrick? I met her on the boat coming to America. I let her borrow my wellies when the seas got rough. It was love at first sight for me, I can tell you. I played romantic tunes for her on my fiddle. I just had to give her this photo to remember me by, but I never did see her again. Well, Mr. Moran, don't heed the call of the open sea just yet. For now, you're docked until we eliminate you as a suspect in her murder. Yep, so I'm gonna go grab some stars. I'm gonna wait 12 hours. See you guys right back here. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Hey Ace, nice to see you, and I have good news to share. The switchblade you found in the market trash can was indeed the murder weapon. Well, but the shape of the blade perfectly matches the many wounds on Harriet's body. Therefore, I asked Viola to examine the blood, and she discovered stout ale and beef juice mixed in with it. Stout ale and beef juice? You're telling us that the killer ate some beef and stout pie before murdering Harriet? How dreadful. This case becomes more and more odious. It's imperative that we uncover new evidence. You were quite right, Ace. We know that two of our suspects reside in the same house, which means that it warrants another inspection. Make haste. Lots of stuff we learned. I was trying to gain stars. You add the sense bar. You know, I'll look at what the sense bar is. Don't believe I've seen it, but doesn't mean that it can't be done. Fancy box. And where's the fish? Ace, did you really think there's something suspicious about this lovely wooden box? Well, it's true that such a complicated lock seems to indicate that this holds something of value. Perhaps you could unlock the box and see what's hidden inside. And one can never know what clues torn paper may hold until it's pieced back together. Very true. My guess is the box is going to hold the 12-hour one. We'll see. Whoa. Reward. My, this is a wanted poster. What the devil was it doing in Oscar Trufusis' home? Well, now that you mention it, the chap in the picture does look rather familiar. Remove the mustache and turn his hair blonde, and why? That's Colin James. Ace, it appears that we must ask Colin James a bit more about his past. Yeah, for sure. Totally looks like him. Especially if someone found out about his past. That was close. My word, the box you unlocked contains Harriet Patrick's identification papers. Why on earth would these papers be locked up in the home of Mr. Trefusis? The victim was not welcome here. I loathe the thought of speaking to that ogre Oscar again, Ace, but we must solve this case. Mr. James, Senior Trooper Ace discovered a wanted poster featuring the image of a man named Jimmy Muggsy Collins. And here I was hoping to avoid dredging up my past. I was a thief, you see. Mostly armed muggings. I was a monster. Miss Patrick had found the poster and returned to confront me about it. And did the exchange become violent? No, I told her that I had seen the light, that Father Donovan helped me mend my ways. I changed myself completely, both inside and out, for a fresh start. Trefusis took me in from the kindness of his dear old heart. Kindness from the heart of Trefusis. Do you expect us to believe in such a thing? Well, you don't know him like I do. He's a very generous man. He gave me all new clothes and Wellington boots. He even gave me a fiddle so I could play him tunes as long as they aren't Irish songs. Well, as long as he didn't give you a switchblade, don't go stealing away anywhere, Mr. James. We may have more questions for you. Very true. Oh, wow. Only a 12-hour one for this one. That's nice. Mr. Trefusis, when we first spoke, you said that you turned Harriet Patrick away, but we found her identification papers in your home. Oh, I see. Well, I did eventually come to see an advantage to having a young woman around the house, so I did hire her. I figured an Irish woman worth her salt ought to know how to make a decent beef and stout pie. Colin never could make one of edible variety, though he thinks his efforts are among the most delicious. I decided to take a chance on Miss Patrick. I refused to pay her until she had proven herself. I held her identity papers as a sort of bond on her service. You retained her means of identifying herself to authorities? Mr. Trefusis, I'm shocked. It's as if you fancied yourself her owner. Well, in a way I was her owner. She was duty-bound to me. Wow, wealth has brought you no honor, sir. Good day. I feel as though we're no closer to catching the person who stabbed Harriet Patrick. Colin James has a violent past of mugging people, but how heartwarming that Trefusis would hire a felon, but not a young Irish woman. Well, I suppose Trefusis did take Harriet in, but he seemed ready to treat her as a slave. But if Trefusis felt Harriet Patrick to be his property, what would he stand to gain by killing her? Ace, the fire brigade has contacted the airship. They cannot seem to put the fire out. Your crime scene is going up in flames. What? Alright, well, we will fix the fire in a little bit. This has been Pitching AC8. Over and out.